Now I get my ultrasound Tuesday. My doctor thinks I'm having twins. Can you believe it? Hey guys, it's Candy. It is still the same day since I recorded the last diary reading session or episode, whatever you want to call it. I changed the scenery here. My nose is so itchy, so if you catch me doing that in the video, I'm sorry, but you can look at something different while I'm reading to you guys. I had got through probably about 6 or 7 journal entries in episode 1. I will put that in the iCard if you haven't watched that yet. You might want to go watch that one first. And honestly, if the feedback on the first video that I posted sharing this is not good, I may not even post this, but I'm interested in seeing what the next entries say. So I'm just gonna read them out loud to the camera, and maybe you'll be listening to this and maybe you won't. So here we go. March 5th. Oh, if you don't know, I guess, like I said, go watch that other video first, but this is the diary that I was writing in when I was pregnant with Andrew. And he's my 24, almost 25-year-old son. So, and I have a diary for each one of my children. I don't know how far we're gonna get with this, but this is what we're doing. So, okay, March 5th, 1995. It's 11 p.m. and I'm usually in bed by now, but I wanted to write to say that everything is going great. I went with my mom on Saturday and we bought some baby clothes and some maternity clothes. Oh my gosh, I'm literally how many weeks pregnant? I'm already buying stuff. Typical Candy. Oh, so we bought some baby clothes and some maternity clothes for me. It was fun. She bought most of the stuff. I feel like I'm getting fat already. I tried on some of my pants and they are too tight to button. They're just too uncomfortable. I'm at almost 8 weeks, 2 months. Only 7 more to go. Oh, I'm at almost 8 weeks. So I'm 2 months, almost 7 months. Only 7 more to go. Oh my gosh. This summer will be interesting. I'll probably be sweating to death. Well, your dad has his interview for the city job on Wednesday. I didn't move to my new office yet because the manager's been sick. But I will write soon. Your dad is at his friend Todd's. He's home to visit from the Navy. He should be home soon. Love, Mom. March 17th, 1995. Well, I'm exactly 2 months and 1 week, so I'm 9 weeks pregnant today. I have still been feeling pretty sick, but yet I haven't been vomiting, thank God. I went to the doctor's last Wednesday and they finally agreed on the due date that I had figured, which is October 20th. At first they kept running, I can't remember my own writing sometimes. Here's what my writing looks like back when I was 22 years old, guys. Just in case you wanted to see that. At first they kept arguing when I got pregnant. Oh well. At the doctor's, I seen a movie and just got a lot of information in magazines. It was neat. I'm so excited. I've gained 5 pounds, which is really good. I can't wait for you to start kicking or something. It's hard to even say that I feel pregnant, but so far everything's going good. I might get the opportunity to just work part-time if I can get this cleaning job at night. I just want to be able to spend a lot of time with you and not miss out on you growing up. My writing is getting so messy. Brian probably got the job with the city. They finished all the interviews and he ended up in spot number 3. They are hiring 15 people. Now they just have to get a physical and have a second informal interview, but it looks good. I'm so glad that he will be getting a more stable job so we can spoil you rotten. Well, kid, my day is about over and it's 11 p.m. and I'm tired out. My next doctor appointment is a week from now, so I will let you know. Love, Mom. March 24th, 1995. I heard your heartbeat. It was so neat. I about cried when I was in with the doctor, but I was able to hold out until later. My doctor appointment went well. I'd only gained 4 pounds. Sometimes I'll lose weight, but then the next day I've gained. All the blood work and everything came back fine. I never want to get my blood taken again, but I was told I probably will. When the doctor heard the heartbeat, she didn't think she would be able to pick it up at just 2.5 months. 10 weeks, but she did. First, it picked up my heartbeat and then it picked up one twice as fast. Tonight, your dad and I went to our first prenatal class. Only one other girl was there. Her husband couldn't come. Your dad was embarrassed, but he was so sweet for coming. They've talked about changing. They've talked about, changes, body changes, exercises, relaxation, and then next week we get to see a movie and talk all about nutrition. Then we don't go back until August for Lamaze class. It seems, I cannot believe how horrible my writing is. It seems as though time is going so slow, but yet before I know it, I'll be 30 pounds bigger and you'll be on your way. Tomorrow, USA Baby is having a big sale, so I'm going with my mom to look at stuff. Well, bedtime, love, Mom. April 4th, 1995. Well, we spent a lot of money at USA Baby. My mom got you the comforter set that goes with the cradle she bought me. Then she bought the crib today from Once Upon a Child for only $140. It's so nice, and she's buying so much stuff. Oh my God, I'm gonna so be the same way when my kids start having children. And there is still 6 months to go. I still have only gained like 4 to 5 pounds, and my stomach is getting quite a bit bigger. Brian laughs and says I'll be having twins. I'll find out soon, actually only 1 more month. Time seems like it's going so slow. I'm just so excited. I think it's so neat to be excited every day. After day. I'm still really tired all of the time, but I hardly feel sick unless I don't eat right away in the morning. They want us to start working 9 to 5:30 next week. I just think it will be nice to get an extra hour of sleep. Our last prenatal class was interesting. They showed a movie, and at the end they showed an actual delivery, and your dad got so grossed out he didn't even want to watch. He's funny sometimes. I know he'll be fine when the time comes. I signed up for Lamaze starting in August. That will be fun. Well, it's 10:30, time for bed. Gosh, once you come along, I'll be going to bed at 9 and waking up every 3 hours, but it will be worth it. Love, Mom. April 23rd. What? Oh, I guess it's only okay. I don't know why it seemed like it passed a bunch of time, but it didn't. All right, my gosh, so much has happened. I went to the doctor's on Friday and heard the heartbeat. It was 164 beats per minute, and that's high. 140 to 160 is average. Well, they measured my size. They measured the size of my uterus, and I was measured big for 14 weeks. Now I get my ultrasound Tuesday. My doctor thinks I'm having twins. Can you believe it? What is with all this twin talk? All this time we've been talking about it, and it might actually be true. Amazing. I still have not gained any more weight. They said it's okay for this month, but next month I better gain something. I'm scared and nervous and excited. I keep thinking that I'm not carrying twins, that maybe I've had a miscarriage and I'm still pregnant from the first time, meaning like I'm just farther along. The doctor doesn't seem to think so. Plus I would be 21 weeks and I would have felt the baby move by now. But who knows? I think it would be neat to have twins. Well, we are at the union hall where we clean 2 times a week, and your dad is cutting the grass, so we're leaving soon. We are doing a bunch of stuff to our yard and trying to get everything done before you come along. I'll write Tuesday. Love, Mom. May 4th, 1995. Sorry I didn't write this as soon as I should have. So I'm writing this obviously as though I'm like talking to my future child. It's weird. I don't know why I chose to write it that way, but anyways. Sorry I didn't write this as soon as I should have, but I've been so busy. I'm at work right now. I thought I'd better just bring this with me so I can get caught up. I'm not having twins. My ultrasound went well. Everything is perfect. I'm not pregnant for the first time. I'm just 15 weeks, almost 16 now. That's 4 months. I can't believe it. I was so nervous about the ultrasound. I want to write every detail. When I woke up that morning, which I woke up like 2 hours early and I could hardly fall back to sleep, I got up and drank all that water, 32 ounces. I had eaten a few crackers right before because my stomach felt queasy. About 10 minutes before we had to leave, I threw up all of the water. So I called and asked if I could still come. They said yes, just try to drink as much as you can on the way. Well, I had to drive because your dad followed me in his truck because he had to go to work right afterwards. Do they still have you do that for ultrasounds? Like if you're 4 months along, you have to drink a ton of water? I don't remember that, like with Carly. Comment that down below if you guys are like, had kids more recently, if they still make you drink a ton of water for your first ultrasound. Anyways, so when I got there and they finally called my name, they tried to do the ultrasound, but my bladder wasn't full enough. So I had to go to the cafeteria and eat and drink tons more. I started to feel a little bit better. When they did the ultrasound, I had a hard time enjoying it because I had to pee so bad, but it was so neat. They just roll this wand-like thing all over my belly, and then you show up on the screen. I don't know why that seems funny. You were moving all around and kicking your feet and putting your arms in front of your face. It was really neat. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that my mom, your Grandma Mosier, was there too. She had fun. The whole time I kept thinking, I can't believe this is inside of me. It's so amazing. So anyways, your dad was somewhat disappointed that there was only one. I was relieved. I mean, I would love to have twins, but yet it would be a lot of work. It didn't really matter to me. Your dad just thought that it would be so much fun. So we have shown the ultrasound picture to everyone we know. We're getting so excited. 5 more months. Your dad starts his new job on Monday. He's worried because his present job keeps offering him more money to stay, but it's just not worth it. I think you're moving right now. It's so hard to tell. I'm pretty sure I've been feeling you move the last 2 weeks, but I really don't know. Well, I gotta get back to work. Love, Mommy. May 15th, 1995. Hello, baby. I definitely feel you moving now. Last Tuesday, I didn't go to work because I had such a bad sore throat. Well, my mom called me at 2:30 and I was sleeping. I only talked to her for like 3 minutes. After she hung up, I was going to go to the bathroom. I put my hand on my stomach and it felt weird to me. One side, the right side, felt really hard, like something was pushing out. It had to have been your head because it was kind of hard and big. It was so neat. I love to use the word neat, apparently. But after I started rubbing it, it basically went away. I feel you moving all the time. I described it to your dad like an ocean is inside my stomach and I can feel all these waves. It's so exciting. Now I really feel pregnant. Today I was at Cub's, it was a grocery store, getting my vitamins, and a little girl like 8 years old said to me, "Do you have a baby?" And I said, "Yes, can you tell?" And she just waved her head yes. It was so cute. Yesterday was Mother's Day. Your dad wasn't going to get me anything because he said, "I'm not really a mother yet." But today I came home and he got me a baby gorilla to go with my big one. It's so cute. We still have the little concrete baby gorilla on the front porch. The bigger one was huge and we actually had sold it to somebody. I don't remember who. One of Brian's friends actually. But I've kept the little one all this year. I'll have to insert a little piece of what it looks like here. So I've had it for since 1995, 25 years. I got blood drawn today for this prenatal visit. It's to test for 3 different types of birth defects. I won't get the results for 2 weeks. I hate getting my blood drawn, but it's for a good cause. I'm really not nervous about labor and delivery. I know it's probably painful, but it's got to be over with. I mean, it's going to end, so how bad can it be? We'll see in a couple of months from now if I change my mind. I can't believe in less than 3 weeks I will be halfway through. 22 more weeks sounds like a long time, but it will probably go fast. Well, bedtime, 10 p.m. Remember when you're born, this is the time Mommy goes to bed and don't wake up until almost 6:30, 7 o'clock. Yeah, right. Haha, love, Mommy. June 22nd, 1995. A month has gone by, kind of fast, I guess. I'm 23 weeks and counting, only 17 more to go. I really feel you move now. It's so neat. I really started to feel it hard when I was trying to hear your heartbeat with my stethoscope. You kept kicking or pushing back as I would press down. About a week after that, about a week ago, at 22 weeks, your daddy finally got to feel it. It was a Friday night, we were just watching TV and you started moving, so I went and laid across his lap. At first he just felt it lightly, but then you gave a hard push. He just got a big smile on his face. It was really neat. Oh my gosh, with the neat. Well, my mom changed my baby shower to August 26th rather than October 1st because it was too close to my due date. I think a lot about what my life will be once you are born. I want to be able to take you all over when I'm on maternity leave. I want to show you to everyone. 12 weeks, my maternity leave doesn't seem like very much time, but when I think of 17 more weeks before you're born, that seems like forever. I'm starting to get anxious about labor. Well, will I be okay? Will you be okay? What type of anesthetic? I don't know if I spelled that right. should I get? Will my doctor be there or another doctor on call? And then I wrote Andrew Jacob, AJ, or Ashley Kate. That will most likely be your name, one or the other, that is. Your room is just about ready. Your crib and everything is in place. Now that we just need your dresser, which Brian's mom said she would get. At 28 weeks, I get my next ultrasound. You'll be about 3 pounds by then. And then I get more blood work. I get diabetes testing where you have to drink some yucky stuff. And I have to keep track of your movements. I have to write down, starting in the morning, the first 10 times you move hard. The main thing is you should move 10 times hard in 10 hours. Very weird. Well, I'm going to write in my other journal book for a little bit and then go to sleep. Love, Mom. What other journal book? I had another journal? I don't remember that, and I don't know where it is if I have one. What kind of journal would that one be? Weird. All right, last one. July 11th, 1995. 14 more weeks and counting. I hope everything goes perfect, but quickly. I have my next doctor appointment Thursday. I'm anxious because the following week I'll probably see you. I'll get my ultrasound. I've been feeling you move every day. It's the best feeling in the whole world to have a human life inside of me. So many people keep saying they can't believe how big I am, but I really think I'm average size for 26 weeks. I still keep measuring 4 inches bigger than I'm supposed to, but the doctor says that's okay. I've gained about 15 pounds, pretty much all in the stomach, which is great. Well, again, I'm going to write in my other journal. What is this journal? All right, we'll read one more. August 11th, it's 11 p.m. and today I'm now 30 weeks. I have 10 more weeks to go. You move so much now. I've gained about 25 pounds, but all over now. My face, legs, etc. My feet have been swelling along with my hands. I have to wear my wedding ring on my pinky finger. It's not real fun, but it's all worth it. Actually, I'm starting to feel a little miserable. My back aches a lot, plus I get leg cramps at night. Your sweet dad massages them for me. I about cry every night when I get one. Your dad can feel you move a lot too. Also, Rose has felt you move. Nicole loves it when we ask her where the baby is and she lifts up my shirt and points to my stomach. It's so cute. That's one of my friends and her daughter. My ultrasound went great. My mom and dad were both there again. They were both surprised how big you were. I actually had to turn on my side and try to reposition you so maybe you could sit still, but of course you didn't. You were the right size for 27 weeks. You weighed about 2.5 pounds. The technician said she knew what sex you were, but we didn't want to know. I keep going back and forth. I kind of want to know, but I've waited this long, I can wait. My shower is in 2 weeks. My mom is doing a separate shower from your dad's side. There's just too many relatives to have one big party. I registered at Toys R Us to get some nice stuff for you. Well, I'll write in soon. Love, Mom. All right, guys. So it looks like there's only about, wow, the next entry's long. Only a couple more entries and then the next one is the babies here. So again, comment down below if you guys are enjoying these videos, if you think it's worthwhile for me to keep continuing on. Let me know, guys, what you think. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you are enjoying this as much as I am. I want to keep reading. I might just have to keep reading.